Hello, my name is Tolbert, and I am from New York, Long Island. I felt so impressed to say something to my fellow black people and white people and all people because we're all one people. At the end of the day, we all bleed red, we all die, we all get old, we all get sick, we all get cuts and bruises. We all have two eyes, a nose and a mouth, ears and hands. And although we speak different languages, we still have the same chemical compound in our body. This specifically is for anyone of color, minority, specifically African Americans. And I've tried so many different ways to say this, but I'm just not getting through. And it took a long time for me to realize why I wasn't getting through. But now that I realize why, I'm going to share it with y'all, hopefully, whoever's watching this video. And I hope that you just pay attention and listen to me. Okay, first and foremost, I have no credentials at all. I am just a regular 20-year-old African American. I'm in college. No professional degrees, no degrees in psychology. So if you want to say that my information is not valid or it can't hold, you're more than welcome to say that, but I'm speaking on behalf of being African American and being engulfed in African American culture and African American society and American society. My main goal for making this video is to hopefully, possibly reach out and, if not change, hopefully influence the person who will change and who will make a bigger stand than even I myself can make. And I just want to influence you to change your mindset. The black mindset has to change. We were in slavery for some 400 years in America. And yes, it did happen. And yes, it's still happening. But the average person would make it seem like it was thousands of years ago, or it never existed at all. Or if they acknowledge that it existed, they tell you to just get over it. It's gone, and it's not here anymore. Well, that's a lie. Although we may not all be, incarcerated, bound by chains, physical chains, we're still bound by mental chains that have to break in order for us to be free. And in order for us to expand our minds and be able to expand ourselves as humans. The color barrier has been an issue, not just in African Americans and people of color, but any race. But specifically, I'm going to talk to my people. Respect, validation. Why is it that we find it easier to trust, listen to, gain information from people who are white opposed to people who are black? Why don't we believe a black person the same way we would believe a white person? Why do we get nervous as black people? You can say you don't, but you do. When a white person who has education speaks to us, opposed to when a black person who has education speaks to us. They can have the same degree. They can have the same clothes on even. They can have the same type of speaking ability and fluency in speech, but we still don't validate them in our minds for some reason. Why do black people feel more comfortable even request that they have white doctors? Why do they even request that they're not why do they request white services opposed to black services? Why would they request the white nurse over a black nurse? It's a simple question with a simple answer. Black people have been, in a sense, programmed to not like other black people. Not even just not like other black people, but to hate other black people, to not trust other black people, to not care about other black people. You're probably wondering, how are we programmed as black people? If you think I'm crazy, I'll explain to you. This whole society has programmed people subliminally and smoothly to hate anything black, to make you feel as though anything black, excuse me, yes, don't interrupt me again. Yes, do not interrupt me again. I'm in the middle of doing something. Stop. Anyway, I apologize for that. We're programmed, and this is how. Everything in society that's black has a negative annotation to it. Everything that's white has a positive annotation to it. If you don't believe me, let me give you a few examples that my mentor told me. One of my mentors, one of my many mentors, because I listen to things that are wise, and I'm a critical thinker. So I analyze it for myself, and I see if it makes sense for myself before I even let it come out of my mouth again. Black. Even the sound of the word black just makes you think of darkness. The most utter darkness. White. It makes you think of something bright, possibly something beautiful. At a wedding, the bridegroom, she wears white, symbolizing hope, happiness, a renewal, something amazing, something wonderful, something bright to start her new life. White flowers, centerpieces, white churches. I'm not talking about people in the church. I'm talking about the actual building being white. I'm not saying it should be black. I don't care what color. It could be green. But it's white for a reason. What color do people wear at a funeral? Black. Why? Because what does black symbolize? Death, darkness, emptiness, destruction, voidness, absence of all life. That's what black represents. But don't forget, you're black. But that's what it represents. Why when we see a black cat cross the road, it's like, oh my God, oh my, black cat. That's bad luck. Because it's black. Because it represents death. It represents destruction and bad luck. Because it's black, but you're black. A cake that's black, that has red velvet in the middle. It's called devil's cake. Devil's cake. But a fluffy, white cake with strawberries on top, nice and soft, delicious. It's called angel food cake. Angel. Now, if you want to look at it from a religious standpoint, since the word angel and devil are into play now, there's no reference in the Bible, because I know the Bible. I've been going to church my whole life, and I study, and once again, I'm a critical thinker, critical reader, and an analyst. There's no reference to the devil being black. There's no reference to demons being black or even wearing black garments. Not one reference. As a matter of fact, I would go as far as to say, not to bring religion into it, but when Jesus was tempted in the wilderness, the devil appeared as an angel of light. And light, if you really want to juice it, because we're already in this mindset, so this is how we automatically think of light as being white. And that's the devil. That's the devil. But he appeared as an angel of light. Not saying there's nothing wrong with white. God created white. God created black. God created green, yellow, blue, pink, orange. But there's a contrast here. And there's I'm trying not to curse, there's a mindset that's twisted. Subliminally, you don't even think about it. But just ask yourself for a question. In chess, if you play chess, why does the white piece have to go first? Really ask yourself, why is that the rules? That's the rule. Why? Why is that a rule? Why is that an official rule? Why can't you just set it up and abide by the rest of the rules? Why does the white piece have to be first? Look it up. It is a rule. You enter a chess competition, if you're on the black side, you go last. Before you even start the game, you're already submissive to the white. Just think about that. Our people were bound in chains. During slavery, ankle chains, neck chains, handcuffs, chained together. That new movie, what's it called, The Django? You need to see a little bit about that. When I was growing up, I saw Roots. saw Roots. I was actually obligated to see Roots. My grandparents made me watch that just so that I know I'm black. And I think a lot of people need to see that, to see where we came from. Don't mean we have to stay there. Don't mean we still have to be mentally bound in chains. But here's the point I'm trying to make. They were bound in chains by their feet, tied together. Black, 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 black. Tied up. With white man on the horse saying, "Come on, niggers." That's still happening today. You can deny it if you want to, but take a trip to your local prison. I guarantee you'll see black, 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 black. Well, you may not have access to see that side of the prison, but that's what's going on behind those doors. They're chained together, literally, by the feet, by the arms, like animals, like you carry horse. You don't even, matter of fact, no, you don't even carry a horse like that. As a matter of fact, you only do that to black people. And in case you're just saying, "Oh, well, there's white people in prison." Yeah, there are. There are white people in prison. There are a lot of white people in prison too. But not even skimming the number of black people in prison. Not even touching the number. And the people in there that are white, the people in prison, unless you're an old timer who just doesn't care, or unless you're, just nonchalant about everything. If you're white in prison, to be good, not to get whooped, not to get your ass whooped by the blacks or the Latino gangs and all that, you're in a white supremacist gang. With the swastika on your forehead, tattoos all over your body, all over your face saying, "Hate niggers, hate niggers, hate Jews, hate..." It is what it is. Those are the major gangs. There's white supremacist gangs in every prison, pretty much, in America. That's the way it is. But they're in prison not because they're white, because they were just a little too hot. Don't think racism doesn't exist. It's everywhere. You yourself are racist. I myself am a racist sometimes. And it's not a good thing. Racism doesn't necessarily mean you hate somebody out front. No. Racism can be like this. I walk down the street and I see somebody of color walking down the street with a do-rag on, you know what I'm saying, pants sagging, hoodie on, Trayvon Martin, and say, "Whoa, this nigga's probably ghetto." And if I wanted to go over to talk to him, I would automatically adjust what I would say just to go speak to him if I had to say anything. Like, "Yo, what's good, my man? Yo, hey, yo, you know where the train station at?" But if it was a white person, I look up, I'm saying, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for interrupting your walk into nowhere. I apologize for being black, first of all. But do you know where the train station is?" Think about it for a second. Would you go up to a person of color and say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry"? That's retarded. Why do we think like this? We're programmed. We're programmed. We gotta just unprogram ourselves. But the first step is realizing that it does exist. It is real. Then we can fix it. Rappers, R&B singers, I know you've heard it time and time again, degrading women, black women, in their videos, in their lyrics. I'm guilty of it too. I'm an artist. I've done it before. Did you ever notice the majority of rap videos that fit this genre? Not knocking rap. It's a part of black culture. Not knocking that. But do you ever notice in these rap videos, one of the booty shaking videos, like Gucci Man or fucking whoever? Because Gucci got hoes. That terminology hoes usually refers to black women. You don't usually hear a white girl being called a hoe. That's something that black people have invented. Hoe. She a hoe. She a hoe. Not she's a hoe. She's a hoe. Doesn't even sound right. She a hoe. That's black jargon. She a hoe. You ever see white rappers with white girls shaking their asses all over the place in their videos? Do you ever see them degrading their women? Snoop Dogg, got love for you, bro. Do you ever see white rappers or white whatever in a music video holding two white girls by chains like they're dogs? These are your own people. We were in chains. Why are we putting ourselves back in chains? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? And this is something that I really feel Kanye on. I disagree with a lot of the shit he does, obviously. He's a little left field. But at the same time, I understand where he's coming from. And it's pretty disturbing that we're doing this to ourselves. Twerking videos. I don't see the purpose of them. What are you showing me? If you had to sit down and tell somebody, what's the reason why you make twerk videos? Try to give me a logical explanation for why you would make a twerking video. Do you want to be a stripper? Do you want to be a video vixen? Do you want to be in chains? Do you want a rapper to hold you on chains? Black young ladies? Do you want guys to not respect you? Because if I see a girl if I see a girl gyrating her cheeks, I ain't gonna respect her. I'm gonna look at her and be like, wow, nice ass. Wouldn't date her. Wouldn't treat her with the ounce of respect, because clearly she don't know who's looking at the video. Real talk. Real talk. When the girls put videos out on Facebook, on YouTube, twerking, who are they putting it out to? Are they putting it out to their friends, their immediate friends? Facebook got the word friends fucked up. But, excuse me, I cursed. That's going to have to bleep. I ain't concerned. Facebook got the word friends messed up. Because people on Facebook are not your friends. The people who you see on a day-to-day basis, who interact with you, they may not even be your friends. So that right there should show you something. If people you see every day, who you say, nah, she's not really my friend, what will make you think that 2,000, 5,000 friends on your Facebook even care two shits about you? They don't. And you're showing them all your goods, which should be reserved for your man. Not even for your man, for your husband. For your husband. Your husband is the only one who should ever see your ass cheeks clapping. Not me and 5 of my homies watching you on Facebook clap your cheeks. We don't care about you. Quite honestly, we're talking about what we would do to you. Nut in your face. Slap you in the face. You know what I'm saying? Make you swallow our nuts. That's what we're talking about. That's what we think about when we see these videos. Damn, I want to put in her cheek hole. Real shit. I want to put in her pussy. I want to fuck her. I want to nut all over. That's what we're thinking. There's no respect there. You know what I'm saying? What y'all need to be doing is filming yourself at the graduation with your acceptance speech. Word up. That'll be respected. I understand y'all going through all these emotional problems, all these da 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 da. I understand it's the mindset. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. It's the mindset. You're not being respected by men because you're not respecting yourself. You carry yourself like a slut, you're gonna get treated like a slut. Don't be surprised. Y'all acting dumb. My people, y'all acting stupid. You acting dumb. You wonder why people act like that towards you? You want to know why other black people don't do? Because you're fitting right into the stereotype. I'm sure people would change their thinking if y'all started moving differently. It's a shame, yo. Y'all my people. I can't even build with y'all. Real talk. I can't even have an educated conversation with y'all. Real talk. That pisses me off. That I have to talk to a older criteria of people that are black to even have an educated conversation. I get pissed because I can't hang around my friends because they're talking so dumb. I gotta dumb myself down just to talk to you. Get your mind up. Start critically thinking. Y'all obviously got some good minds. Y'all playing yourself. You could be more than a basketball player, football player, and a rapper. Y'all got athletic ability out the ass. Be a cop. Why not? Chase somebody. Catch him. You don't have to just be a basketball player. That ain't your way out the hood. Your way out your hood is right on top of your shoulders. Boom. That's the way out the hood. Start critically thinking. Start thinking. You obviously have some good minds. You obviously have some good minds because I see some of y'all, not all of y'all, because some of y'all garbage, but when y'all writing, some of y'all rappers, because a lot of my friends was rappers. Because that's just part of black culture. All black, black, black. You have to rap. Not all y'all have to rap. Some of it's not for y'all. Rapping's not for everybody. Y'all have some good lyrical ability. Some of y'all. Which means y'all have good minds. I've heard rappers say things, say words I had to look up. It's impressive. Clearly they know what that means. Clearly have an understanding of what it means. If they were able to implement it inside a verse, poetically, nonetheless. Because music is a higher mind in and of itself. If you're a real musician, you know what I'm talking about. It's a higher mindset. Y'all have good minds. Start using them. Open up your minds. It's a shame. It's a shame that we're still stuck in believing that we ourselves are inferior to anybody when we all bleed red. It's a shame. It's a shame that me, being black myself, can't even go in certain neighborhoods because I'm going to get robbed by my own people. I'm going to get booked by my own people. I'm going to get stuck up by my own blood. Hated on by my own blood. I am black. And y'all want to talk about my hair being curly. Oh, you light skinned. You think you been... My nigga, we the same blood. What that should say, if anything, is black people, shit, they just as good as everybody else. They just as good as the Spanish people, the Latin people. We can have good hair too, my brother, word. Not you think you better than me. Everybody's beautiful. Everybody's important. Everybody is human. Everybody's human. Everybody has a mind. Your mind is what makes you human. So when you lose your mind, or when your mind's altered, you're no longer human. I hate to tell you, you're a drone. You were what they programmed you to be, which is a nigger. That never existed before the mindset was created. Do you understand? That word means nothing. That word, the word nigger, Nigger, means nothing. Nigger is a mindset. So when somebody calls you a nigger, they're not saying because you're black. They're saying your mind is weak. Your mind is inferior to my mind. You don't see white people walking down the street. Oh, I'm sure white people don't walk down the street and pass a trailer park and look at another white person and say, oh my God, he is such a hillbilly. He is such a hillbilly. Would you look at this hillbilly white trash? They don't do that. We're the only ones that do that. We're the only ones that say, yo, you look mad ghetto. Yo, she a pop. I could tell. I could tell she sucks dick. White people don't do that. And if they do it, it's around you to impress you, to get down on your level. So they can try to relate to your inferior nigger mind. Because they're mind fucking you. This is to wake up my black people. White people, y'all need to wake up too. We're in a different generation. Slavery isn't openly accepted. I was never a slave. You, my fellow black person listening, were never a slave. White people who are listening, y'all were never slave owners. If y'all looking at this video, they didn't have videos back then. So why are we keeping this mindset alive? It should have died a long time ago. It should have never existed. But when we fall so far from God, this is what we come to. Regardless of whether or not you believe in God, He's real. His evidence is everywhere. If you want to deny that, you're a fool. I can say I don't believe in air. That's some bullshit. Me personally, I don't have access to any scientific equipment. I could say I don't believe in a heart. I've never seen mine. I've never seen my lungs. Your mind can go as far as you want it to go. And also, it can stop as far as you want it to stop. You can put the brakes on your brain if you want to. Or you can be a critical thinker and get past that mind step. Pop it into drive and keep moving. Because you don't have to be a nigga. You don't have to be that. That doesn't mean you're black. That's a mindset. Don't accept that with open arms. Don't accept that with open arms. Picture it this way. If your mother got her ass whooped every day, beaten, raped, slapped around by some white guy, just to break up the monotony, by some Asian guy, and he called her pot roast and slapped her as hard as he could, a few years from now, if you were watching that and you had kids, if you grew up watching your mom get slapped, getting called pot roast, would you let your kids run around and say, What up, my pot roast? What? What did you just say? Whoa. Bong, licks. Are you crazy? Why aren't we emotional about this? Why aren't we There's nothing wrong with being emotional in the right sense. Why aren't black people emotional about the word nigga? How many people have said it to us? How many people have told us that's not cool? You don't say that. That's not okay. We can say white trash, ha ha ha. It's not the same. We can say spick, ha, spick. It's not the same. It's not the same. White people like, oh, I don't mind if you call me hunky white trash, ha ha. Listen, it's not the same at all. At all. Everything that goes along with what that word means, you should never want to say that word again. Ever. Ever. That's like a black person trying to get a job right now in a cotton field. Your ancestors would do backflips. They would do backflips. Our ancestors got their asses whooped, raped, killed. They ran. They got bitten by dogs, chewed up by dogs, whooped across their back till their back didn't look like a back no more. All in hopes that one day, maybe they'll be free. If there is a God, maybe he'll set them free. And he did. And you're still keeping yourself a slave. Martin Luther King, there's a reason why he has a day. Not because him as a person was a great person, which he was. Because what he stood for was right. Equality. Unity. We are one race of humans, regardless of the color of my skin. If you're white, if you're Chinese, if you're Spanish, if you're looking at this, believe it or not, we're both the same creature. Yeah. Why can't we stop hate? Why are we hating for? Why do Dominicans don't like Puerto Ricans? Why is there a caste system in India? Why is America the most diverse place in the world and the most ununified place at the same time? America, the concept of America is a beautiful thing. Not to get off topic, but as long as we keep stupid, ignorant mindsets alive, it's an impossible journey and a dead end. You can't progress if you stop thinking. You can't move forward if your car's in park. Simple fact. Just wake up, yo. Just wake up. It's way too overdue. Just wake up. Wake up. And realize We are all one people. Black people, we are lower than no one. You're as low as you allow yourself to be. You're as ignorant and as stupid as you allow yourself to be. You're as broke as you allow yourself to be. But you could be as intelligent as you want to be. You could be as successful as you want to be. You could be as educated as you want to be. You could be as brave as you want to be. You can be as confident as you want to be. You can be as you want to be. And there's nothing wrong with being you. It's not for everybody. Some things aren't for everybody. I'm black, and I've gotten, because I'm tall, yo, you don't play no sport, you don't play no basketball? I've gotten that from white people all the time. you play basketball? No, not at all. At all, I don't. I'm trash. And my own people think that's crazy that I don't play basketball. Why? My own people think that's crazy that I don't follow sports at all. I don't care. I just seriously don't. I don't know how people go so hard over sports. It's not putting any money in your pocket. At least when white people go to horse races, they're putting some dollars up. Hey, Frank, I just put 200 on cherry blossom. At least they're making money. Are you making money off of watching basketball and football and drinking beer on your couch, laying down, sitting down, not doing shit with your life? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You wonder why you don't get the job. You wonder why you don't get the job? How are you walking in the job? How are you walking in the job in the first place? The interview doesn't start at the job. It starts at home. When you groom yourself, when you brush your teeth, when you put on some cologne, when you put on a nice suit. Not when you at the job with your pants sagging down with some sneakers on for an interview. Yo, y'all hiring? Well, we'll see if we can find a position for you. We'll give you a call back. Ever are you getting a call back? It's not happening. Presentation could throw somebody off. Way off. Make them question, is he a nigger? I mean, he's dressed really, really nice. He's groomed, he's taken care of, but is he a nigger? Oh, let me see. Fuck them up in the head if you can. Mess with them. Even if even if it is an inside joke to yourself or somebody, or you go home to your mom like, Mom, Mom, guess what I said to him? I sat down. I was like, yes, sir. Yes. Well, my here's my resume, and have a nice little laugh with your mom, but you got the job. It's all good to act funny, ghetto in the house, but don't let it leave the house. Don't let it leave the house. Don't let it leave your front door. Leave all that fun, playful stuff inside the house. Leave all that ghetto, ignorant nonsense inside the house. Because when you step out into this world, that's what they're expecting you to be, and that is what they will treat you as is. It's a very cruel world, and they will chew you up and spit you out. No question about that. Y'all live in this world with me, so y'all know how real it can get. But I'm going to conclude in saying, black people, stop hating other black people. Stop hating your brother. Stop hating your blood. The same one you're holding a gun to his head, the same one you're planning on booking, you got the same blood, literally, coursing through your veins. You might as well be booking your cousin. You might as well be robbing your brother. You might as well be raping your sister. One love. Love, peace, and hair grease. Stay black, but know how to act. I'll see y'all next time.